You have big dreams. You know exactly what you want to achieve. But here's the problem. When it's time to actually do the work, you find yourself scrolling, procrastinating, choosing the easy path. You're ambitious, but let's be honest, you're also a bit lazy. I used to think this made me broken. Then I discovered how samurai warriors approached mastery, and it completely changed everything. They didn't rely on motivation. They didn't wait to feel ready. They understood something we've forgotten in our hustle-obsessed world. Today, I'm sharing 10 lessons from samurai philosophy, specifically the Kaizen method, that will show you how to turn your ambition into reality without burning out. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Shrink the change. The word Kaizen means continuous improvement. But here's what most people miss. The improvements are supposed to be tiny. Samurai didn't master the sword in one intense month. They practiced one cut, one stance, one breath at a time, every single day. Your brain resists big changes because they trigger fear. But it can't resist something so small it seems almost pointless. Want to write a book? Don't start with write for 2 hours. Start with write one sentence. The samurai knew small is unstoppable. Lesson 2. Show up, don't perform. In Japanese archery, Kyudo, there's a concept. The archer aims at nothing but his own consistency, not the target, not perfection, just the ritual of drawing the bow. This is where lazy, ambitious people fail. We think, if I can't do it perfectly, why bother? But the samurai understood that showing up is the only thing that matters. Even if you're tired, even if it's terrible, the practice itself transforms you. Lesson 3. Make it effortless. Samurai spent years making sword movements feel natural, not forced, not exhausting, natural. This is called Mushin, the mind without mind, where action flows without resistance. Apply this to your goals. If your routine feels like you're dragging yourself through broken glass, you've designed it wrong. Kaizen says, reduce friction. Make it so easy you'd feel silly not doing it. Your environment should pull you forward, not push. Lesson 4. Measure in millimeters. Western culture celebrates the transformation, the before and after. Japanese culture celebrates the incremental, the daily 1%. Samurai tracked their progress in the smallest details, the angle of a blade, the placement of a foot. They knew that massive results don't come from massive actions. They come from barely noticeable improvements compounded over time. Stop looking for the leap. Start measuring the step. Lesson 5. Embrace the plateau. Here's a truth no one wants to hear. Most of your journey will feel like nothing is happening. The samurai called this mu, the void, the empty space where you're working but not seeing results. Lazy people quit here. They think, what's the point? But the samurai understood that the plateau is not a problem. It's where the real growth happens beneath the surface. Trust the process even when you can't see the progress. Lesson 6. Boredom is the path. You know what killed most samurai students? Not difficulty, boredom. Repeating the same basic cut 10,000 times while your mind screams for something interesting. We live in a world that worships novelty. But mastery, real mastery, lives in repetition. The samurai who could stay present during the 1,000th repetition of a basic drill, that's who became legendary. Boredom isn't the enemy of progress. Distraction is. Lesson 7. Find your one thing. Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest samurai, wrote, "Know one thing, know 10,000 things." He meant this: go deep, not wide. Ambitious, lazy people have a fatal flaw. We want to do everything. Write a book, start a business, learn piano, get fit. The samurai way? Choose one thing. Master that. Everything else will follow. Depth beats breadth. Lesson 8.
Start before you're ready. There's a Zen saying, you should sit in meditation for 20 minutes every day, unless you're too busy. Then you should sit for an hour. The samurai didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They trained in rain, exhaustion, injury, because they understood that the voice saying, "I'll start tomorrow," is the same voice that will say it again tomorrow. Conditions will never be perfect. Start messy. Lesson 9. Let go of the goal. This sounds contradictory, but stay with me. Samurai focused on the process, not the outcome. In combat, if you think about winning, you've already introduced tension. You've left the present moment. Your ambitious goals, hold them lightly. Focus instead on who you're becoming through the daily practice. The goal is just a direction. The journey is where you actually live. Fall in love with the practice, and the results take care of themselves. Lesson 10. Accept your nature. Here's the most important lesson. The samurai didn't fight against their human nature. They worked with it. You're lazy sometimes? Good. That means you're efficient. You don't waste energy on things that don't matter. The samurai version of you doesn't try to become a motivation machine. You design a life where the important things are so integrated, so small, so frictionless that they happen even on your laziest days. Stop fighting yourself. Start designing for yourself. The truth about discipline. Let me tell you what the samurai actually understood about discipline. It's not this white-knuckled, grind-every-day, beast mode mentality we see online. That's Western discipline, and it burns out. Japanese discipline is different. It's gentle. It's sustainable. It's about creating conditions where the right action is the easiest action, where you're not relying on motivation, you're relying on systems so simple they run on autopilot. The samurai who trained for decades didn't do it through force. They did it through ritual, through environment, through making the practice a natural part of their day, like breathing, your next step. So here's what I want you to do. Don't try to implement all 10 lessons. That's the ambitious lazy trap again. Pick one. Just one lesson that resonated with you, and make the smallest possible change today. Not tomorrow, today. Maybe it's writing one sentence. Maybe it's one push-up. Maybe it's sitting still for 60 seconds. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that it's small and that you do it. Because here's what the samurai knew that we've forgotten. You don't need to be motivated. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to transform overnight. You just need to take one small step, and then another, until one day you look back and realize you've walked 1,000 miles, not through force, but through gentleness. That's the samurai way. That's Kaizen. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear which lesson you're implementing. Leave a comment below. And if you want more philosophy and wisdom like this, subscribe. I post new videos every week. Remember, small steps, gentle discipline, unstoppable progress. Thank you for watching. Now go take that first small step.